This makes no damn sense. Hold up. This makes no damn sense. The Bengals are entertaining ideas of trading away Trey Hendrickson. They're entertaining them. They're listening to the ideas, maybe flirting back and forth with the concept of trading Trey Hendrickson. But when it comes to T. Higgins, nah. They are not even entertaining the concept. Apparently, since Monday, when we put the franchise tag on him, a couple teams have reached out to the Bengals as potential suitors to go ahead and take T from us. The Bengals have hung up the phone within seconds, making it very clear that T. Higgins is not available. I'm confused. Listen, right? I understand at the end of the day, you sign T, you sign Trey, you sign Chase, right? And you sign Mike Gesicki. You keep your quarterback happy. I get that part 100%. What I'm confused about is how are you having this energy for T, but not for Trey Hendrickson? Because I don't know about you, Trey Hendrickson's a lot more important. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, Trey Hendrickson, and I'm not saying we should trade T, by the way. I want to make this very clear. I do not want to trade T. I want T under contract and on this team for the foreseeable future. Very clear. I want T. Higgins. Don't want him anywhere else. He is my favorite player. He's been my favorite player for this whole entire time. And I'm never going to change that. He's my favorite Bengal. Beside the point. Wide receivers are a dime a dozen. Okay? They are. You can get them in the draft. You can get them in free agency. You can really find a receiver anywhere. A premier edge rusher, you cannot. So the concept that we're listening to calls for Trey Hendrickson, but then with T, we're just saying absolutely heck no. No way in living, but we're going to even entertain this idea. Why would you trade Trey? Trey is more important than T. 1,000%. Like, you can't get 17 and a half sacks anywhere else. I'm not saying, anyone can replace T. They cannot, okay? No one can replace T right now. But, over time, you can replace his production value. You can't replace him as a receiver, but you can replace his production value. You cannot replace Trey. There shouldn't be any entertaining ideas of that either. The point I'm making is, if you're going to entertain the idea that, oh yeah, we'll trade Trey, but we're not going to trade T. Higgins no matter what, that's just stupid. It should be the opposite. If you're going to trade one of them, it should be the guy that you franchise tagged and can't work out a contract with. Not the guy who would literally get tattooed across his chest, and this is obviously a joke, and say he loves Cincinnati, because he does. He does love Cincy. He wants to be here more than anything. Like, this guy has proven his loyalty to the team. I'm not saying that T has not, by the way. I'm not saying T has not. I'm just saying there's a value of each position. T has also done everything in a cup of tea, and he deserves to be here as well. Both of them deserve to be here. My point I'm making is neither of them should be traded or even entertain the idea of being traded. But if you're really going to die on this hill of, we're not trading T no matter what, then why are you doing with Trey? You should be doing on both sides. Both sides, no way in heck. And if you're going to choose one, I would honestly, again, me personally here, I would rather trade T than Trey. But I don't want to trade T But I'd rather, if you gave me an option here and said, which one would you rather trade away? I would say I'd rather trade away T. Higgins than Trey Hendrickson. Because you can't get an edge rusher. You can't go out there and just say, oh, yeah, I'm going to get an edge rusher with 17 and a half sacks. You can't. If you tell me, hey, can I go out there and get a receiver who's going to give me 800 yards? It's difficult, but can I find it? Yeah. Can I find it from a veteran? Probably at least 700. You're the best quarterback in the game. I could easily find, I can most likely find a receiver who can give me 800 yards when I have the best quarterback in the game, rather than find an edge rusher who's going to give me the career high or the season high in sacks. You just can't find it. So that's the whole point. Don't give me this crap of, well, we're entertaining ideas of trading away Trey Hendrickson, but not T. Higgins. Don't trade away either. But none of this crap of, well, we're going to do one, not the other. Multiple teams contact the Bengals availability. Yeah. Just come on now. Keep the same energy for Trey. We're not throwing Trey to the wolves. We're not getting rid of Trey. We're not treating Trey like this. Trey deserves better than this. Come on now. Trey deserves the world, and we should give him the world. Love Trey Hendrickson. My boy. T's my boy too, though. Like, I love T. I do. This video seems like I'm like hating on T. It's not me hating on T, but I am going to be realistic to the two options. And the two options are, I'd rather have an edge rusher than a wide receiver. And that's just, I'm probably never going to say the opposite, because that's has been my motto, my perspective of building a team forever. You can find a receiver, you can't find an edge rusher. Period. But don't trade either, okay? Front office, it's not me co-signing you trading away T. Higgins. I want you to get a contract done, okay? Get a contract done with T, get a contract done with Trey, get a contract done with Chase, get Mike Gesicki under contract, and then we have to work the rest of this out. We got to rebuild this offensive line. You know what hasn't been talked about this offseason, though, on a real note? Didn't Joe Burrow say he'll take less money or like restructure his deal to keep some of these guys? What? Where's that name? Where's that update? I'm waiting for that update. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, I'm not pretty sure. I am sure, because Joe Burrow did say that. He said he would restructure his contract to help work out keeping these guys. When's that going to happen? Because we're now in the offseason and we're 6 days away from free agency. And we're now in that little gray window here where we need to get things figured out. And, well, better late than never. Let's get this contract reworked out, buddy. Restructure that bad boy, Joe.